Alrighty, so far we have managed to create our message and conversation models. We have also created our chat system component, HTML and CSS designs. So this is working fine. Now it's time we actually start making our chat system dynamic. For that, we can, when we click to our user, for example here, when we go to this user, for example, we want to be able to, when we click send message, we want to create a conversation and then redirect to our conversation with this user. So let's go ahead and open the profile layout, this one. Also here I've noticed that this is not overflowing really good. So here let's just add one CSS class here in the username. Here add truncate. Now this, it will cause some some dots right here. Fine. Now let's go ahead and add a wire click here on the message. So right here, go to where it says message, and in this button here add wire click message, some PHP there. We're going to get the user ID. Since we have this user variable here at the top, which we're using in other parts of the code, we can also use it here in the send message. So when we click here, we're gonna call the message method with the user ID as a parameter. Right now for that, since this is a profile layout, you can go to the home. The home, preferably actually the one in the app Livewire profile. The home. Here I'm gonna create a method just above the mount here. Let's call this one message. Let's also get a parameter here, user ID. There's no return type in here. Right. For this, we can let's get authenticated ID. We can get auth ID. And now I'm gonna check if conversation exists. So I'm gonna get conversation model. I'm gonna say where, let's say function inside the where, use. We're gonna use this authenticated user ID, right? And we're also gonna use the user ID we passed to this method, right? In here, I'm gonna pass a query inside the function. Here at the end, I'm gonna create open bracket, close bracket, right? So in here, inside here, I'm gonna say query where we will check where the sender ID is equals to this authenticated user ID. Also, just drop it down to keep the code in the one frame. Here where receiver ID is equals to the user ID. Right, close it there. Right, in here, after calling this where function, here I'm gonna say or where your function. You're gonna do the same like here. So you just copy this use and the function like that, open bracket, close bracket. I'm gonna do the same as here, just copy this code basically, but we're gonna change one thing, and I'll explain this logic shortly. Here is going to be just here on the first user sender ID, put user ID, and here where there is receiver ID, put then get the user ID, and after that here in the end, put first. Close that. Right, so what this logic basically means is that here we're going to check conversation, right? We're going to check when I get the conversation where the sender ID is the authenticated user and the receiver is the other user, or where the opposite. So I want to make sure and check if this conversation already exists. So we're checking both ways, back and forth. So here I'm going to check if existing conversation, then we're going to redirect. So you're going to say return redirect route chat with chat.main. You're going to pass the chat as this existing conversation ID. Close that. Or else if this does not exist, which means we're not going to execute the return function, we're going to continue in this method. I'm going to say here create new conversation. Now creating that, we can simply say created conversation is equals to conversation model create an array. We can say sender ID is equals to authenticate the user ID. Receiver ID is equals to user ID. Don't want to pass into this model. So after creating that, we are again going to redirect to this one. Here in the chat main, we can simply remove this one. Let's just add the conversation ID direct after the comma. So copy that, paste that there, and then create here get created conversation. So here, make sure I change it. I almost forgot this. Here it's gonna get this newly created conversation ID and pass it to the main like that. So make sure you pass the correct conversation ID in there. So now we can just go back to our code. In here, let me refresh this page. Now if I click message here, oh, here, message public method not found. There's an error in the blade. Right, so here let's go to our profile. In here, actually I forgot one thing. Here, make sure I wrap this inside brackets. Alrighty. Now if we go, let's refresh. Now if I click send message here, you see our message has been created, the conversation here with chat1, which is working successfully. This is just dummy data. Or if I go to the home again, let me click on this other user and let me click message. You see chat2 has been created here on top. So this is working fine and successfully. And I think that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.